Hello everybody, this is John Kelly and I'm here to help you learn about WordPress a little bit. Maybe you come here because you're either thinking about getting a website in WordPress or you already have one that we built for you and need to learn how to use it a bit. Either way, this is a good introduction to WordPress, what it does as an overview. Now what I'm going to do is do a series of videos that are going to take a step-by-step through the usage of WordPress on a one-on-one basis. So I've installed a very basic, simple, what we call a beginning template here on a brand new WordPress setup. And this is actually what's called one of the older default themes for WordPress, called the 2010 theme. There's actually a newer theme now called 2011. 2010 for our training purposes here is a little bit easier to look at and use, so that's what we're going to work with for now. But ultimately, WordPress, when you do install it, does come with two themes by default, and you're free. They're free to use whichever you wish. Myself and most WordPress developers out there, we build custom themes based off of these themes or the elements with these themes, but by the time we're done with them, they look nothing like it. Just to give you an example, here are some other examples of some WordPress websites that are out there. One that I did, actually all these that I've done, and for this one in particular, we can see you can make, a website look like anything you want in terms of using WordPress. Here's another one I've done for a plastic surgeon in Manhattan. Sorry for the risque videos here, but he is a plastic surgeon, so he's going to have those type of images on here. Now another one here would be this one, and as you can see, a very large photograph back end, a lot of social media links off to the side, and updatable content boxes in the bottom here that everything can be controlled within the admin panel of the website. And here's another one, a very corporate looking website, and this is a person who's giving information about life settlement appraisals, and as you can see that you're going to have a header panel up here that alternates from side to side. And what's nice about that is all this content here is readable. This is not an image. It's all readable content, which means search engines can see all that as well. Okay, plus they can also be links to those pages. So as you can see, there's pretty much endless possibilities of what we can do with WordPress. And obviously this little map here we made for them too. It can click right through and take you to that particular state's information. So ultimately, there's lots we can do. So this is basically a blank canvas for me, and so regardless of what your website looks like, is going to look like, what I want you to understand is that the use of WordPress is the same regardless. What we're looking at here is the front end of the website, or we're actually looking at the website theme. So think of it as like skinning the website, or in other words, like getting a cell phone. You used to, you have skin overlays for them, or your laptop, you have different shells that go over them. Well, WordPress works very much the same way. You can actually point and click and get free themes for your website directly from the WordPress.org website, and you can update them with a point of a click at any time. So it's a nice, and a pretty cool way to change up the look of your site if that's what you're trying to do. Most business websites, you're probably not going to do that because you're trying to brand yourself with one particular look. Okay, so that's a little bit of history about WordPress there, but what I want you to see here is the layout of a general website. First, we have what's called the header area. Everything up here, up top here, you may or may not have a title, you may or may not have a description, and you may or may not have this panel, and the majority of it will probably have a horizontal navigation, or at least a vertical one over here. Now, the most important things of a website is think of it in terms of boxes. And now, even though this website has a very boxy look to it, this right here would be our content area. And it can be in the left, could be in the right, it could be in the middle. It doesn't really matter. We can build it any way we wish. And over here we have what's called a sidebar area. It's also known as a widget area. WIDGET, widgets. It's a WordPress term for dynamic features of a website that you can actually drag and drop with your mouse in the admin panel, and you can arrange these in any order you wish by simply dragging and dropping them, and also add other functionalities over here, videos, audio, you name it. You can pretty much put it over here. So and we're going to get to the admin panel in just a moment. And of course we have a footer area down at the bottom. Now, so that's the main thing. Now what we're also looking at is a brand new installation of WordPress. So what we see here is we have a blog post on the home page, and it's a sample blog post. Says hello world, and if you'll notice that the title of that link the title is a link itself to the actual page. Notice right now that the URL that I'm on right here, okay, 6x6design.com/WordPress. I installed WordPress as a subdirectory of my particular main website. Yours may just be your www.yourdomainname.com, period, and we won't have /WordPress. So if I click on this link, it takes me into what basically opened was a new page, and you notice up top here it says WordPress / and a little bit of PHP at the end of it identifying a page. For SEO purposes, we can adjust that to what's called a pretty permalink as well, so it's readable and more search engine friendly. Right now, again, this is a basic install. So we open up our basic our basic blog post, and you can see it here, and you can notice that it'll tell you what category it was published in, and that you could also bookmark this permalink. So when I click on that, that'll give me a way to actually bookmark that. Well, this will actually give me the actual permalink for this website, so I can bookmark it if I wish. That's one feature. And you also notice when I go to that post that there is also a comment already, and this is a sample comment that comes with the basic installation. So if you were going to leave a comment, this is how you would do it on somebody's blog. You leave your name, your email address, if you have a website, and of course you type in your comment and you hit post. Now how that works is when you do that, an email will come to you, being the author of the website, before your blog post will be public and made visible here. Okay, that is a setting that can be set up. You can turn it on or off, but keep in mind that that is something that you probably want to prefer to have all your blog posts be monitored before you make them public. Okay, and we also have a sample page here too, which is called a static page. And a lot of times we'll take a static page and make it a default home page instead. So think of right now, anytime you see blog posts, as we make new ones, a new one goes over top of the next one. So this one would move down, create a new blog post, and a new one would be up here. So we're going to show you that in upcoming videos. But for right now, I just wanted to give you an overview of WordPress, of what it looks like, what the basic layout is, and what a basic site actually looks like. And so from here, what we're going to do is cut away, and I'm going to pick you up in the next one. We're going to go into WordPress 101, and we're going to go and log into the admin panel. I'll see you then.